Alright, so hello guys. I'm gonna be here giving you like a little starter guide with some stuff, basically just sharing my knowledge about the game that I've known so far, as someone that has 250 million money and a little bit of strength. So without further ado, let's just get into the fucking video. Fuck this. Alright, so first things off, basically the buttons here. This one is just the TP to TP back to the beach. This one is just your player info and where you reset your stats. These two are just scam passes, and I don't know. I don't really recommend buying those. I mean, they're kind of expensive, or kind of quote unquote. And also, I did forget to talk about. Basically, the game kind of tells you what machines to use, and it also just kind of shows the different type of like path that you can go with, pretty much. And I also forgot to talk about what you should do when you get muscle pain. You just come here, you just rest, and yeah, that's it. And to regain energy, you just drink a cola, and that's it too. Right. When you get in the game, you're not gonna have as much strength as I do, obviously. I just have a fuck bunch of strength. And one thing that I don't want to happen to you guys is whenever you're just like training, right? What I see is a lot of people just asking why their stats are like going down, and sometimes it just ends up going negative. And to that answer, it's basically just like this. So whenever you get on a bench, right? Most of the time when you just had like really heavy rates, like weights, like for example, I'm doing it with the fucking heaviest weights in the game, and like I'm completely normal, right? But I don't really know what's the cause of this, but I'm gonna speculate that it's just the fact that sometimes you just do it way too heavy. Like the game lets you to do it, but still it's quote unquote kind of heavy. So from time to time, your muscles are just gonna like tear apart, and basically you're just gonna start losing a lot of like strength and stuff like that. And to like what happens? I mean, when that happens, what guys should just do is just sit on a bench, chill for like a few, I don't know, maybe 1 to 2 minutes, just like stay here. And whenever you go back, for example, I was doing it full with like all of these plates. Maybe just like do it with a little less, like do it with a lower kind of plates. Okay, so to just make sure you guys don't like make yourself go negative, because if your strength does end up going negative, you're just gonna have to reset your stats pretty much. Yeah. Best machines to use for basically everything. I'm gonna give you guys like, for example, for biceps and stuff like that. So for biceps only, I do think that the best machine is this one, because it just, I don't know, it just gives it a bunch and a bunch of it, pretty much. Um, so I think for triceps and pectoral, you guys should do these two machines, which are basically the same, since it does give a bunch too. So for backs and legs, I think it should be this ones. And then for core only, it can be this one or that one over there. They're basically the same. Keep in mind, this is like my personal opinion on all of them. Like, I'm sorry if they are not actually the best ones. You guys can, let me know in the comments, and other people know in the comments if there's actually like others that are just way better than this. So the next topic I kind of want to go over is the store, and at the same the cash. So pretty much as you progress through the game, you're gonna be able to buy these weights. By the way, for example, when you reach 1k strength, like average strength, like the one that shows up here, right? You're gonna be able to buy them. By the way, it's not gonna waste none of your strength, so you don't have to be like worried about that. Just try to get as much of them as you can till you get the 110 one. And yeah, after that one, you can have like better ones, and I'll explain them in a little bit because they're over the other store. About the strength boosts. at the start, if you do manage to get a little bit of money, or if you beg someone, they're probably gonna give you this one and this one. They give a bunch of multipliers. For example, I think this one gives me, it gives, yeah, it gives 1.1, 1.3, and 1.5, which is really just a lot. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this one only gives 1.2. And now, if you guys want to, you should just like follow me to go over the other place of the map. Okay, this is this is where it's gonna, like, where you're gonna get cash, as it says like here, 60-second trials to do the most reps you can for money. That's basically what you're gonna be doing here. I don't know all the, like, for example, clicking once, depending on the weights, it will give you different amounts of cash. On this ones, it gives like 10 to 20k. I don't really know which one. And over here, you can have a different type of store as well. So here, it's where you're gonna get the quote-unquote endgame like plates. This one costs 10k, this one costs 100, this one 1 million, and this one 250 million. I already got this one, which is basically the end game. And also, I forgot to talk about this one. It's 10 million. It's probably going to be way too expensive for you guys at the start, so I don't think you should buy that one. Alright, so now I'm gonna go over what did I exactly use and do to get 250 million money. So the two things that I used was the OP auto clicker and the tiny task thingy. And pretty much what I want you guys to do is, with the auto clicker, you're just gonna give it like whatever, like, you know, you can set the milliseconds, the seconds, all of that stuff. You should leave it at repeat until stopped, of course. And if you wanna choose a hotkey, you can just like click here and then click a key and it's gonna assign it. I left mine as Q, so yeah. And with tiny task, what I want you guys to do is, you guys should go on like under the pref like tab thingy, and go and check the continuous playback thing, because that's gonna make it like sure that it keeps on going, you know. Don't, if I was you, I wouldn't touch the speed really. And if you want to, you can change the recording and the playback hotkeys. And basically what you guys should do is, you should just like record, right? And you should just like move from one side to another side. Try to do it like as, you know, not too far away pretty much, and with the same distance from side to side. So after that, basically you can just come here, right? And whenever the timer ends, it's like some people don't know that you can just leave it kind of just like AFK. Some people just think that you really can't, because after you're done, you just stay here and nothing like really happens, right? Alright, so you're gonna hit play, and pretty much it's just gonna start moving from one side to another side. So you're just gonna end up here, and then you can just, my mouse is moving, so like try to now move your mouse as well, because it does record that. But basically you're just gonna get your auto clicker, and it's just gonna start, you know, just leave it on the interact thingy, and it's just gonna keep on interacting, and that's pretty much what you should do to just get a bunch of cash. One thing that might happen too is, you're probably gonna be at some point, because whenever you just leave, the muscle pain is gonna go up. You're just gonna end up with a lot of muscle pain, so what I would suggest is just leave the server, get back in, and yeah, that's it. And I also forgot to mention, this only works in private servers as well, and it gets kind of bugged if you have another person or more people in your private servers, so you shouldn't really. Alright, so I think that was pretty much everything that I know about the game. I hope you guys liked it, and that I actually teach you guys something. I'm pretty fucking bad at recording and making videos, so I hope this wasn't like the worst. I'm gonna be leaving my Discord on like screen. I'm gonna make it up here on screen right now. If you guys actually wanna add me and make some questions as well, or you can just go on the comments and actually ask, and I'm gonna reply. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. That was it. Bye.